Hello everyone and welcome to Attempt 4 to record this episode of Fallout 4, The Fastest Man Who Survived. I'm Christopher, that's Barry, Flash, Fastest Man, blah blah blah. If you watched the Museum of Salem Barry bonus episode, which may possibly just be the actual episode for this week, I don't know, you'll know I was having some trouble getting, I was testing a new setup trying to use OBS instead of my Hauppauge because I wanted to try to get a little nicer quality, 60 frames per second, etc, etc. But it just wasn't in the cards for me to go ahead and outright buy a new capture card just yet. Anyways, I've tried to record this episode 3 times in OBS, and every time I tweak the settings, it still crashes after about 30 minutes. So, we're back on my HD PVR2. Barry's back in his suit that's clipping terribly. I'm going to go to Diamond City and fix his face some point soon, try to get rid of that clipping issue. But for now, we're going to go talk to the Brotherhood of Steel. So our next story mission is technically Dangerous Minds, where we go talk to Dr. Amari in Good Neighbor. But instead, I said last week I wanted to take care of either the Brotherhood of Steel or the Railroad first. Now, I was going to do the Railroad first. In fact, I ran the Freedom Trail and recorded a good portion of that, getting up to the point with Deacon where I was about to invade the Slocum's Joe. Unfortunately, that was when OBS crashed after several minutes, and I lost a lot of footage there. In the meantime, after that, my friend Jesse said I should tackle the Brotherhood of Steel first. So we're going to do the Brotherhood of Steel. Technically, the Brotherhood of Steel quest starts around here at the Cambridge Police Station, where you run into Paladin Dance. And ideally what happens is on your way to Diamond City, you pick up that radio signal, you listen to it, you run over there, you help Paladin Dance, and they get you on as a member of the Brotherhood, and you do some side quests for them while they try to get the radio working so that they can contact Elder Maxon. But since we didn't do that, the Prydwen has flown into town after we completed the mission with Kellogg. And now in order to do this quest, we go investigate the Brotherhood of Steel airship. I still have fire support. I could still go over here and pick up that radio signal and talk to Dance, and that quest would continue as is. But I think instead I'm going to go over here because I think it's pretty interesting, and I don't think a lot of people have seen what happens when you go straight to the airship instead of meeting Dance first. And here we are at the remains of Boston Airport. 2 things I should mention. Number 1, when I said last week I would record these earlier, I lied. It's presently 2:30 in the morning. This is a poor decision on my part. I apologize if I misspeak or seem confused or rambled. I have spent the past hour and a half fighting with OBS. What sucks is I did like an hour-long test with OBS, but it wasn't with the game running, it was running some other stuff just to see if I can get it to record for terribly long, and Fallout 4 evidently taxes. I am also running a slightly different computer configuration than I was in the last few episodes. Also, the mod updated, which I detailed more in the Salem Museum of Witchcraft episode, but basically I have a regular suit, a fast suit, a faster suit, and the fastest suit. I also have flash slow time 1 and 10%, which are just jet with no addiction. And for completing the Museum of Witchcraft, we got the Deathclaw Gauntlet, which I went ahead and upgraded to the large Deathclaw Gauntlet because I had everything I needed. We're still going to use the Sharp Knuckles for a little bit, though. And the great thing about this suit is I no longer look like a crack addict during conversations. Let's go investigate this airship. I cheated a little bit and loaded a save instead of trying to make the run over here, and the save was a little afterwards. The gist of it is you come out here to the Boston airport and they're like, oh, you were former military, we probably can use it in another hand. Why don't you go over to the Cambridge Police Station and talk to Paladin Dance? So it just sends you back over there anyways. Ironically, you get over there and Dance says they're having trouble because they can't contact the Prydwen, but the Prydwen's literally right there and you walk the distance. So anyways, I'm going to head back over that way and we're going to go from there. Alright, I cheated a little bit and loaded a save again. I've put on my faster suit because I don't need to move at the speed of light, but a little speed does help for this sequence. I'm also going to use the slow time just because I think it makes the combat look really cool. Anyways, here's Cambridge Police Station. Hello, everybody. And we're shooting at ghouls. That was cool.
Civilian, but what's your business here?
Seem to have run into an interesting glitch here. Ah, there we go. It's not letting me actually talk to people. So I think I'm running into a situation similar to with Preston, in which I've completed this too fast, and there's some action the game is still trying to complete. I can't talk to Dance. The only solution I can come up with is to get very far away from Dance. Jesus. Try to reload the zone, maybe? I can't go into the Cambridge police station either because it requires a key. It doesn't open until Dance opens it. I can't even talk to Halen or Reese. Let's see what I can do about this. Okay, warped. Fast traveled to Sanctuary and then right back here. Let's see if that reset the markers. No, it did not.
Hell.
Alright, fingers crossed.
We appreciate the assistance, civilian. But what's your business here?
Yes!
A Brotherhood soldier pointed me this way. I might be interested in joining up.
Interested in recruitment, huh? Well, let me ask you a few questions. Are you from a local settlement?
I'm from Vault 111.
You're a vault dweller? Most people wouldn't admit to something. I appreciate your honesty. If I appear suspicious, it's because our mission here has been difficult. Since the moment we arrived in the Commonwealth, we've been constantly under fire. If you want to continue pitching in, we could use an extra gun on our side.
I want to help, but I don't like the secrecy. Who are you, really?
Very well. I'm Paladin Dance, Brotherhood of Steel. Over there is Scribe Halen and Knight Reese. I've been trying to send a distress call to our vessel at Boston International Airport, but the signal's too weak to reach them.
Sir, if I may.
Proceed, Halen.
I've modified the radio tower on the roof of the police station, but I'm afraid it just isn't enough. What we need is something that will boost the signal.
Our target is ArcJet systems, and it contains the technology we need. The deep-range transmitter. We infiltrate the facility, secure the transmitter, and bring it back here. So what do you say? You willing to lend the Brotherhood of Steel a hand?
Who are the Brotherhood of Steel?
Our order seeks to understand the nature of technology. Its power, its meaning to us as humans. And we fight to secure that power from those who would abuse it.
How did mankind abuse technology?
Before the Great War, science and technology became more of a burden than a benefit. The atom bomb, bioengineered plagues, and FEV are clear examples of the horrors that technological advancement had wrought. We're here to make sure that never happens again.
This is just a fancy way of saying that you're looting everything you can get your hands on.
Looting implies that we're attempting to benefit ourselves. That couldn't be further from the truth. So, what do you say? Will you help us?
No time to waste. Let's get moving.
Outstanding.
Oh, finally.
Head into the police station and resupply yourself. Then let me know when you're ready to begin. Let's move out, people.
All right, big guy. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Now again, I'd like to point out, the police station is here. I feel like if you went to the other side of that building, you'd be able to see the Pridwin. Anyways, I think I have a couple of points to spend. Let's see what I can waste them on. Just one point to spend, but it is worth noting last time in the footage that was lost, I did take the 3rd rank of Sneak. I think I'm actually going to go for Iron Fist rank 2, 40% more damage and a chance to disarm. I am starting to run to the point where I'm no longer just insta-killing people, and disarming will be useful against synths. Right, so with that nightmare completed, let's go talk to Paladin Dance and get this over with.
You ready to move out?
Ready?
Outstanding. Follow me, and try not to lag behind. Follow me.
Much like with dog meat, I'm going to just stick to the no super speed variant, so I'm not spending more time trying to find Dance than I am trying to get to the quest objective.
The west. If we take this road, we should be able to avoid the larger packs of ferals infesting Cambridge. Traveling this far from the police station is a risk, but getting that transmitter up and running needs to be our top priority. If it was up to me, I'd relocate my team. But Scribe Halen detected some disturbing energy readings in the area that need to be investigated. We don't know much about them, except that they're short-lived and broadcast on a frequency only attainable with a high level of technology. We're concerned that whoever or whatever is creating those energy readings might be a potential threat. So it's our job to investigate.
Dead.
Run.
It might surprise you to learn that my recon team isn't the first to visit the Commonwealth. Over the last 7 years, 2 other teams were sent here by the Brotherhood to gather technology. The first team's mission was a huge success. They came back with crates full of pre-war artifacts and historic documents. The second wasn't so fortunate. Shortly after they arrived, we lost contact with them, and they haven't been heard from since. As far as my team goes, we've lost 4 good men to this godforsaken wasteland. We've been a target from the moment we arrived. But despite our setbacks, I don't intend to give up and head home, or end up missing. Listen up. We do this clean and quiet. No heroics and by the book. Understood?
I don't know if you've noticed what I'm wearing, but no heroics. And here we are inside of ArcJet.
Corporations like this that put the last nail in the coffin for mankind. They exploited technology for their own gains, pocketing the cash and ignoring the damage they'd done. Look at these wrecks. It appears as though the facility's automated security's already been dealt with.
I see that.
Damn it, I was hoping to avoid this. Look at the evidence. There isn't a single spent ammunition casing or drop of blood in sight. These robots were assaulted by Institute synths.
I'll be on the lookout.
Roger that. Let's move out. Looks like a dead end. See if you can find a way to get that door open. I'm gonna reconnoiter the area.
And there's the lab password.
Nice work.
And there's the door.
Initiated.
I think that's all of them.
Multiple synth targets! Take them down!
How interesting.
I just want to make sure we're all clear. Everyone saw me run right over that tripwire, right? Holy crap.
Kill them all! This is part of the job, Tango down!
Got it.
Alright, and then here we have the repair department terminal where I just turned all those turrets off rather than him run through and shoot at everything. Hey, did you see how that worked when we didn't just shoot the things and we used our brains? Oh, fucking meathead.
Paladin dance.
No time for questions now. We have to keep moving.
Go. I'm supposed to be following you. Oh, forget it. Come on. There he goes.
Sweet. Don't think I can pick this.
Engine cores ahead. Should be our final stop. Watch your footing. Looks like the power's out in this section. Look at this place. Scribes would have a field day in here.
Right, so in here this is actually a pretty cool little set piece fight.
The transmitter should be in the control room at the top of the core, but it looks like the elevators are dead. We'll have to keep heading down for now, and find a way to get the facility's power back online.
Now this could in theory be your first encounter with synths, if you finish the game in a variety of ways.
Somewhere. Scout the maintenance area off of the main chamber. I'll remain here and watch our backs.
This whole building could be, by the way, I don't mean like this whole area. By the way, free junk jet, very useful. I am going to take that actually.
There we go.
Very useful if you just hoard a bunch of stuff and need something to do with it. Actually, just a very cool little weapon. Not as cool as it was in Fallout 3, mind you. But you know, not as cool as in 3 or New Vegas kind of defines Fallout 4. Also have the technician's personal log.
Jeering, leering, laughing, mocking, taunting.
Oh, he graduated all right from high school. It's fine, I'm sure he took shop class. Oh look, he's reading the science mags. How cute.
Har har har. Shop class. Let's see them make this shop class. My marvelous engineering. Finest in weaponized
Got it.
acceleration. I mean, my junk jet.
There we go.
Lose.
Engine core power restored.
You hear that?
Thermal engine fueled. Primed and standing by for your command.
So we have to assist dance. And the other way to do that
It would appear my target has
is this.
accepted. Commencing 5-second countdown. 5. 4. Your termination is 3. 2. 1. Engine firing. Test firing completed with an efficiency rating of 96.7%.
Oh, that the game's like, optional, check on the Paladin dance. It's interesting to note, at least to me as well, that he's like, oh god, there's so many of them, there's too many, and he kills all but like 3 on his own. Anyways, hey buddy.
Oh my god, are you alright? Got cooked by those flames. But thanks to my power armor, I'm still in one piece. The important thing is that we're still alive. We have a way to get to the transmitter. Let's go.
And he's largely just okay.
Let's get out of here. Take the service elevator to the surface.
There was a service elevator all along?
The bunker looks clear. Let's move out.
Paladin dance.
Well, that could have gone smoother, but mission accomplished.
I thought we worked well as a team.
Agreed. It's a refreshing change to work with a civilian who can follow orders properly. That being said, I believe we have two important matters to discuss. First and foremost, if you'll hand me the deep-range transmitter, I'd like to compensate you for your assistance during this operation. I think you'll find this weapon useful. It's my own personal modification of the standard Brotherhood laser rifle. May it serve you well in battle.
Righteous Authority, actually really good. Double damage, the crit shots, crit meter fills 15% faster. If you come here, if you come do this before you go to Diamond City, this is a really good gun to have with you for the early game. Modded into a pistol though, so it's a little lighter, I find, is the way to go. But for your first laser rifle, really good weapon to have.
Don't you need to keep it?
This isn't the only weapon at my disposal. Brotherhood soldiers always carry a backup. Now, as far as the second matter goes, I wanted to make you a proposal. We had a lot thrown at us back there. Our op could have ended in disaster, but you kept your cool and handled it like a soldier. There's no doubt in my mind that you've got what it takes. When we met at the police station, you told me you wanted to join the Brotherhood of Steel. Is that something you're still willing to do? Or should we just say our goodbyes?
What would be expected of me if I joined?
You'd be under my command, and I'd expect you to follow orders. No more mercenary work. This is the real thing. You'd have access to advanced military weapons, as well as your own personal suit of power armor. Most importantly, you'd have the Brotherhood at your back, ready to spill its own blood to keep you alive. Offer still stands. Can we count on you?
Now, as I've mentioned multiple times, Barry will not be siding with the Brotherhood for the final conclusion of the game, but they have some quests I would like to finish.
I'd be honored to join.
That's what I wanted to hear. Meet me back at the police station, and we'll discuss the details.
Glad to see you alive and well, sir.
Are we in luck, sir?
Mission accomplished. We have the transmitter.
Finally, some good news for a change. Nice work, sir.
I didn't do it alone. Hey,
How did you get here before me? I am literally the fastest person on this planet.
Excuse me, Paladin dance?
good. You're back. Aelin, Reese, it's time to welcome our newest recruit to the Brotherhood. He shows a lot of promise, and with the proper guidance, I think he has the potential of becoming one of the best.
Thanks. I promise not to let you down.
You don't have to prove anything else to me. Getting that transmitter was enough.
So you decided to stay, huh? I expected you to take your payment and run.
Let's just hug this out and get it over with. What do you say?
You can play it however you want, tough guy. It's gonna take a lot more than completing one mission to impress me.
Reese, that's enough. Like it or not, you're going to have to learn to work together. And you need to understand what it means to be a part of the Brotherhood. We're not soldiers of fortune. We're an army. and we've dedicated our lives to uphold a strict code of ethics. If you intend to stay within our ranks, you need to obey our tenets without question.
Understood.
Outstanding. Since I know you're eager to get started, I'll get right to the point. I only ask for two things from anyone under my command: honesty and respect. You fall in line, you stay in line. I give you an order, and you follow it. It's as simple as that. There's one last order of business I wanted to get out of the way. I'm going to recommend you to be awarded the rank of Knight. Now, nothing's official until you speak to Elder Maxson, but I wanted you to be the first to know.
Thank you.
Thanks aren't necessary. Just continue excelling at your duties, soldier.
Ad Victoriam, Knight.
He doesn't even know what that means, Halen.
Ad Victoriam means to victory. In our eyes, defeat is unacceptable, because we're fighting for the future of mankind. Our rallying cry is more powerful than any weapon you could ever carry. Remember that. Now, I've received orders that we're both to report to the Prydwen. However, if you want to run a few ops for Scribe Halen or Knight Reese first, they could certainly use your assistance. I'll leave the choice up to you. Let me know when you're ready to mount up.
Well, the next step would in fact be to head upstairs and go to the Prydwen, but we're not going to do that this week. I think this is as good a place as any to call it apart. Next week we'll go talk to Elder Maxson, and then we'll probably go ahead and knock out the railroad as well while we're up there. But for now, Ad Victoriam Brothers, I am JC Baggy, this is Barry Allen, and he is the Flash, the fastest man who survived. Thank you very much.